So in today's video, we decided to take a nostalgia trip into one of the greatest portable consoles of all time.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, running through the sky, little Einsteins.
In today's video, we decided to speak about one of the greatest portable consoles of all existence, and that is
The PSP.
the PSP, also known as the PSP. So I brought not one, not two, but thousands. But 3 PSPs.
And they're all the same.
They're all the same. Yeah, they're pretty much all the
Just
same.
different colours.
Just different
This guy,
colours.
bro.
Yeah. There's a story behind each one though. But this one is my cousin's. This one my friend gave to me because I lost my other one, so he just gave me this one. And then this one I actually bought last year. I think during the first lockdown I bought this one.
ASMR, guys. So
Go on.
listen real close. I'm fucking up. Alright, cool. No, it's
Go.
ASMR.
It would be very poor if the mic didn't pick that up.
Guess which one I have though?
Which one?
Wow.
Damn.
The same one.
Same colours,
Same
man.
colour. Yeah. God damn.
See, so when did you get your, like, what was your earliest memory of the PSP?
So I got this in, I believe it was either the first Christmas or the second Christmas when my sister was born.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a real special moment still.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember opening up and I was like, silver. Didn't want it, but
I'm so done. What
yeah,
color do you want? Black?
yeah, of course. Duh. Come on. Yeah, I wanted the black one, but we got silver.
Mm.
It was actually a limited edition one after all as well.
Yeah.
So looking back at it, it's not that deep. I'm kind of happy.
Your parents had the vision.
Exactly.
They had the vision.
They had the foresight. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
The beautiful PSP, bro.
the silver thing.
My earliest memory of it, I remember I went to America in 2008, I would like to say. And basically, my aunt over there was just like, oh, like, what would you like for Christmas type of thing? And I said, oh, like, I'd like to get a PSP. So I remember she came, when she was coming to London a couple months later, it was, again, like it was a special edition PSP, fresh from the States. So I was like, rah. I'm like, I really have one now. I think the only game I had was Gran Turismo. That was the only game I literally had. So I was banging that game out.
I forgot what game I got with mine.
And then
Yeah, I can't remember.
on Christmas 2008 is a Christmas I always refer to because I remember writing down a list of games to my mom, just saying, hey mom, these are all the games I'd like to get on PSP. And on that day of Christmas, bro, I got every single one, fam. That Christmas, bro, was literally but PSP in my face just the whole day, just like this. Mom was like, are you gonna eat? Nope. I'm playing this game.
That's it.
So for me, I think the PSP was just a revolutionary console. It was like one of the first consoles where you could not only play a game, but you could like watch movies on it. You had your own custom themes on it. You had like a whole photo gallery. You can download from the internet.
You had a
camera.
People forgot about the camera.
Dog. You can go on the internet.
Yep.
Man, were then
Extracurricular activities.
all the extracurricular activities on that one, boy, fam.
18 plus.
G.
Listen.
XXX rated, bro.
It's jokes though because there was actually antivirus software on there as well.
Was there?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, a lot of brothers.
Know about that one, did
A
you?
lot of brothers bypassed that
Didn't
one.
know about that one, did you?
That was a bad antivirus thing.
I mean, no, it was one that you had to download after the fact, innit?
Okay.
So you had an actual choice of if you wanted it or not.
Oh, wow. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's actually quite interesting.
Now you do.
The more you know.
The more you know. But it's a shame that now we can't really use them because
The store's closed.
for one,
And the internet capabilities are not there.
exactly.
Outdated.
For two,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
So like you can't connect it to Wi-Fi or anything.
Brother.
So
It's
it's a bit stress.
It's the most painful thing. I remember I bought this silver one during lockdown last year, 2021. And that was when I bought like a Vita as well. I bought all the classic consoles, the old school portable consoles, because I was like, my other PSP broke essentially, so I just got new ones, and yeah, tried to connect to the internet, and it was just like, nah, sorry G, outdated. You're gonna have to re-up on another console. So yeah, but it's actually quite, in a weird way, upsetting that PlayStation kind of decided to just not really give the love to the.
I mean, they want to do home entertainment, so it kind of makes sense, you know.
What, in terms of home entertainment, in terms of like home consoles, main big consoles, rather than just sort of on the go portable. Yeah, you could tell because after PSP Go. I think it was PSP Go, and then the PS Vita, whatever, 2, I don't even know. There was another PS Vita that was just
the slimmer version.
Yeah, the slim version. Then you had the PSP E. It was like, they had versions that was just like, this ain't it. This ain't, like, you know when it starts deviating more and more from the original
it's like you're
model.
trying too hard.
Exactly.
You're trying too hard.
That's when it's like you're trying to make it sounds mad to say it, but you're trying to make it way too affordable.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
it's like what they it's like the clearest example would be like the iPhone. It's like they had the iPhone 4, arguably the greatest iPhone of all time.
Yeah.
Then they made the iPhone 5, which was the same-ish.
Yeah.
Like squared off, blah blah, but they removed the glass back, so everyone was like,
yeah, blasphemy! How dare you?
How dare you? And then they transitioned to like the rounded edges of like the iPhone 6, 7, 8, 10, 10R, 11, and then everyone was like, bring it back, man, bring it back. And now we have the iPhone 12, 13, which are reminiscent of the original iPhone 4. Exactly.
iPhone 4, yeah. So I think it's one of those things where like we kind of just wanted to go on a nice nostalgia trip and just speak about how beautiful this console was. And you were mentioning earlier before we started recording that it feels a lot smaller.
Oh, 100%.
Than before.
It's because of like how big consoles and even like the portable ones, because we still have like DSs and stuff.
Right.
Like the DS XL, which I also own. So yeah, those are quite like big in comparison. Yeah. So to go back to this, it's like, damn.
It's nuts, isn't it?
It's very small.
Yeah.
Even because we have like Switches as well now, and which are like massive. It's like bigger than your iPhone. So
it's nuts, isn't it? Like, and I think as well, even from a controller standpoint, when you look at like the PS4 controllers and the PS5 controllers, they're a lot more heavier, weightier.
Yeah.
Somewhat in a weird way the same length. I don't know. Maybe if you put like a side by side, it might be roughly around the same.
We'll put a side by side comparison.
Yeah.
Or an overlay, superimposition.
Yeah.
Kind of
but you can sort of just see how, obviously, as we've grown older as well, like, because when you're 10 years, 12 years
hands
ago,
are mad tiny.
Hands are mad, they're smaller than usual. So you're thinking, like this controller's massive. But like I just love this piece of kit, man. And it's funny because recently some of my friends as well were just like, sometimes I'll just go to a Motive and just have my PSP on hand. Yeah, it's mad, innit?
Fair enough, innit? Fair enough,
just
man.
PSP just on hand.
Fair enough, man.
This was like during the era where you would see like celebrity ads with gaming consoles. So you might see like one, like for example, Beyonce with like a DS Lite, or I don't know, something like LeBron James holding a PSP and this and that. This was when like the culture of like celebrity and advertising started to merge a bit, which was really dope. So I wanted to kind of go into some of your favorite games. I bought a couple, which I'm gonna go through one by one.
I did not.
That's fair enough. But yeah, like just to kind of again add to that nostalgia sense, but also kind of just look back and just think, raw.
Okay, so games that I actually own, because we're gonna get to games that I didn't own and how I came to not own them. So games that I actually own: FIFA Street 2, Need for Speed Undercover,
right?
The Sims 2 Pets.
Okay.
Yep. I believe that's it.
Oh.
Yeah. So now we move on to games that I did not own and how I did not own them. So back in the day of the PSP, there were certain modifications that you could have made to your PSP. One included breaking open the battery and getting scratching out one of the circuit lines. What? Yeah. It was dubbed the Pandora battery because it's basically open up Pandora's box.
Yeah.
So there was that. which obviously voided the warranty,
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it messed up your PSP in a way, but the way to rectify that was to then grab a pencil and then draw the line back in.
Oh, because of lead.
Yeah. So that kind
Science,
guys, science. So yeah, that was the early days of jailbreaking PSPs.
So would that actually jailbreak a PSP though?
Yes. Yeah. Because it basically, it kind of, I'm gonna call it loopholing. It kind of loopholed the software into thinking that because basically when you put in the memory card afterwards,
Right.
it would just read the games as if like you basically bought them, licensed them, all that kind of stuff. Because all of that was in the battery, which is mad to think about.
That's like,
It's mad to think about.
because that reminds me. Sorry, Scott, that reminds me of how, like, I think it was the 3DS or something. In order to jailbreak that, you have to backdoor it by going into like the Photos app, like some weird, stupid nonsense like that.
It's some weird.
So to hear that you just scratch out a circuit board in a flipping battery,
yeah, it's crazy.
That's mad.
It's mad. But the second way afterwards, which was the more kind of legit way, was just to have your normal battery, but then you jailbreak the memory card that you put inside it.
Yes.
And then
that
you would
just
access your games that way.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, onto the games that I owned through those means. Final Fantasy Dissidia, best Final Fantasy game of all time. I don't care what anyone says.
You know what? Seeing as you said that, I was gonna get to it, but you said, you know what, fam, Bloods. These games.
Yeah, so those games there, I owned illegally.
Greatest games of all time
for the PSP. Anyways.
On the PSP, I think I'm gonna say on all time of all time.
But
what?
Yeah, so I had that. I had like all kinds of like FIFA games, etc. Yeah, I had like Need for Speeds for days.
All the Need for Speeds.
All the Need for Speeds.
Dog.
You get it. So.
Bro, listen.
Yeah.
You see the city. You see, bro. I remember buying this one. Yeah, I bought this one. These are the ones that my mum got me. Actually, I lied. This one
must be nice to have people games.
Oh, come on, don't do that.
But I had to pirate mine, you know.
Dog. So I had this one. This one I banged out for days. And then when the sequel came out, and you could play as Lightning, my girl from Final Fantasy 13 and all the other characters, I said, yeah, it's about to go down in duodecim.
Tifa, my babes.
Tifa as well. Listen, if you know about Final Fantasy Dissidia, comment. That's one of the greatest. I think it's one of the greatest games of all time. Another PSP classic I bought, Loco Roco 2. Loco Roco 2.
Using the gyroscope within the PSP and that.
That's it.
And the triggers as well.
Yeah.
The
triggers, left and right triggers, yeah. I just loved how fun this game was. And basically all the little balls, I don't even know what you call them, but they basically just sang the whole way through. Like this game was an injection of dopamine into your system. It was a fun loving game. I love that one. Another one of my favorite installments in the Kingdom Hearts series, Birth by Sleep. This is probably, I think, one of the most emotional Kingdom Hearts games.
Fairs.
But also, it's just amazing. Like the one thing I always wanted was a game like Kingdom Hearts to be able to play, like the versions of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 to be able to play that on a handheld, and they done that with Birth by Sleep. And you were actually able to play online as well. Like you can play against your friends as well, which is really dope. It was sick. It was like an arena mode. You can choose between the 3 characters and you basically just face off. Like it was cold.
Pretty soft.
It was cold. And the last one is a film.
That's a film.
It's a film.
Ooh, that's it. That's what I owned. The first thing that I ever owned on my PSP was Casino Royale.
Hey, that's
007,
that's
fam.
a bad man film.
Imagine,
bro,
watching that on your PSP, fam.
G?
Anyways, carry on.
This film that I have, yeah, I think is a cult classic. Only a minute amount of people might know about the film. But when you see it, you'll kind of be like, oh my gosh, does he have that film? And that film is Kung Fu Hustle.
I'm dead.
You know about Kung Fu Hustle. If you know about Shaolin Soccer, you know about Kung Fu Hustle. This film right here, I might even slap up my PSP tonight and watch it then.
And one other game that I kind of just remembered off the top of my head as well right now. As you mentioned, Kung Fu Hustle, the Warriors, fam. 10 out of 10 game.
Right, bro.
10 out of 10 game, bro.
Bro? Nah, listen.
Obviously, I was 18 at the time.
Come on, listen.
But
You already know.
You already know. But yeah, the Warriors.
Yeah. Oh, also and the GTA games as well. GTA Vice City played.
Course,
GTA Vice City played amazingly.
Yeah, played
on the
very
PSP.
Well
but yeah, that's say again.
Jinx.
I'll let you do the outro then, seeing as I can't speak.
Oh, banter. Okay, guys. So yeah, that was our trip down memory lane. Revisiting the PSP, the greatness that it was with the UMD and that.
Universal Media Disc, right?
Of course. Woo! You already know. But yeah, let us know if you have a PSP, what PSP you have.
Yeah.
What games you played on your PSP. If you jailbroke your PSP. If you still have your PSP. All the PSP related goods. Just drop
slap
them down.
it in the comments.
Yeah.
Slap it in the comments.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, guys. And this has been Yuri with Challenge Player 1. And that guy has been...
Jinxed. I've been jinxed. I'm Archibald the Third. Come on.
Right, guys.
PSP. What do they call it? A money. You know when they get the money and they spread it out? This is the... I don't even know if the camera can see it. This is the PSP. It's the PSP version.
But anyways, guys, stay safe. Stay jailbreaking.
Come on. Really
Actually, no, don't do that. Don't do that. It's illegal. But...